work. It's currently 4 to 5. We'll come and share this with you guys. Some sounds of the ocean and just sitting here and chilling. Got a little bit of Private Island over there, but Morton Island out there, Kings Beach up there. But that sun is, you just get yours all sorted. There you go. Hopefully the water doesn't come in too far. No real point to the live. Just when we come chill with you guys, get on the beach here, get the sounds. Yeah, I could have been in bed, but man, what a beautiful morning it is. Sun will come up soon. Hey, Rochelle. Good morning. You're up really early, Paul. Oh, you need to get some sleep way too early or late. Either one. Take your pick of which one it is. I woke up at 3:30 this morning to get in the car to come here and just enjoy this view before work. Some people think I'm absolutely nuts for getting up way before I need to go to work, but man, just sitting here seeing this, uh, it's beautiful. It really is. That water is really calm this morning. Yes, Rochelle. Very much a relaxing review. This is Happy Valley. It was actually this is one of the first sort of beaches views that I brought Julie to 2 years ago when she came over in June, just as I was starting my business. And I was still living on the coast. This is one of the first views that she came and seen. And she just loves how open our beaches are, how access they are. Like, you don't have to pay a resort to go to them. You don't have to pay money, and pretty much most of our public beaches are well kept, well looked after, and yeah, it really blew her mind of the way the beaches look here in Australia. But 18 days to go before Julie gets over here, flies in. Um, I'm really, really, really looking forward to it, and the best part about it is this right now, to be here to experience it for herself as well. As much as she would hate getting out of bed this early, but she's always said she'll get out of bed early to come with me, to spend time with me, to be with me. Um, and if she has to get out of bed early for that, it's worth it. So, oh yeah, he definitely is looking forward to it. I don't think it's sunk in yet that she's coming over here for Christmas, but yeah, she's really really looking forward to it. Good morning to the other people on the live. It's currently 10 to 5 here in Australia, and I still have got 2 hours before I can start work. Today I'm doing a bunch of mowing, but I can sit here for the next half an hour or so, or an hour, or whatever I choose to, and just enjoy this view, enjoy the sun coming up, and also just listening to these waves crashing to the rock. Doesn't really don't get wet. But I think the tide's going down, so it's good. But and I'm also getting back into the uh, photography side of my hobbies as well. Um, I haven't done very much of it in a long time, been so busy focusing on building businesses, making money, saving the money, because Julie and I got married in June. I was over in the Philippines for a month for the wedding. Um, I should have done some videos while I was over there, and I should have, but I didn't. Um, but now that Julie and I are starting to look at spending more time with each other with visas and stuff like that, I want to revamp and reignite the channel for sharing our life with you guys. Um, some people say it's not a good idea, but I don't care. It gives her family, her friend, my friends views on what we're doing and everything like that. She will be in Manila um, for an afternoon, uh, Rochelle, for because the flight that she's flying out is like 4 in the morning. So I've told her and booked a hotel room um, in Manila, and I've got her brother coming with her because I don't like her being alone, traveling too far. Also, at weird times of the day or night or whatever. I always want her to be protected, whether it's me or one of her brothers. So he's been very uh, happy to do that for me. Yep. Um, that's that's what a lot of the videos are going to be like. Very vlogish style videos of life, our adventures and stuff. And um, the thing is, too, I mentioned this to a friend of mine here in Australia. We've known each other for quite some years now, and I said to her that there is a thing that we will be doing when Julie comes over, and it's it's a video that I haven't made yet, but I will be talking about it and doing a video. It's called, well, the title will be "Date Nights Are Not Optional," and to me, that means that once a week, Julie and I are going to go um, on a date night, and you guys will be coming along with us. We'll be doing a vlog of it every week. And some people are like, "Oh, well, date nights are supposed to be about you two and all that." I'm like, it still is about us two. We will be talking to a camera about our date night and what we're doing and where we're going and all that sort of stuff, and sharing with you guys online about date night. But it's still just us because we're talking to a camera, and we're sharing with you guys our life. And I've learnt some things over the years that I want to make sure that I bring to this relationship to make sure it's the best we can. And date night's going to be one of those things where we're just gonna. It's going to be interesting. I've got a really cool idea for date nights, and Julie's actually looking forward to it as well. It's going to be something simple, and this is the thing. Some people will say date night can be too expensive. I'm like, no, date night doesn't have to be expensive. You can make it expensive if you want, but I'm not that type of person. And Julie is just happy to do whatever, as long as we're spending time together. And I came up with this idea. It's really cool. Um, so most of the time, um, depending on where you want to go, where I live, I'm not too far away from most areas of the coastline. Like when I say most areas, like I could travel an hour south, an hour north, and it's not that much. Other than like the Philippines, when you start talking about, oh, it's an hour away, it can take a fair time to get a short distance. Where an hour for me in the car could be 60 kilometers away. So it can be quite a long span of places. So what we're going to do is fish and chip. Fish and chip is going to be our thing. Once a week, we're going to pick a fish and chip shop along the coastline, starting down near Brisbane, and we're going to work our way up to the Sunshine Coast, and go up as far as we can. And there is so many spots like this could literally give us um, things to do every single week for more than a year, going from fish and chip shop and tasting um, loves seafood. So this means that she can have fish and prawns and bits and pieces or whatever her heart content. It doesn't have to always have it. Like it can be quite expensive in Australia sometimes, seafood, but once a week, as long as she's happy, I don't care. Jollibee. We don't actually have Jollibee here in Australia, and this might be controversial for a lot of Filipinos, but I prefer Mang Inasal over Jollibee. And I have arguments with the nieces, um, when I go and see them in the Philippines. They all love Jollibee, and I know everyone loves Jollibee, but I'd rather go to Mang Inasal, so I always start an argument with them going, "Mang Inasal's better." And they're like, "No, Jollibee." I'm like, "No, Mang Inasal." So I always take them to Mang Inasal or McDo, McDowell, as Julie uh, corrected me the other day from my video. It's McDowell, not McAdoo, McDowell. With as much rain and storms as we had over here lately, it's good to see some blue sky. But I know it's going to be a warm day today, so hopefully it's not too strenuous to getting the mowing done and all that. Oh, that water's coming up. I love I love the barbecue chicken, like the grilling of the chicken. Um, I just I've always preferred Mang Inasal out of all the sort of the fast food chains over there. Um, ever since I first went over, I've always liked it. Peter, this is Happy Valley on the Sunshine Coast in Australia. Um, it's currently 5:02 in the morning, um, and I'm just in sharing like a live with everyone. Yeah, Fraser's a little bit further up north. Yeah, I just thought I'd come down and do a bit of a live and have a bit of talk, and everyone can see the sunrise with me and listen to the ocean here on the sunny coast. I've got 2 more hours before I've got to go to work and mow some yards. Yeah, Jollibee's got a lot going on their menu. Um, it's as if they're trying to be every fast food outlet in one. And yeah, I just think one should just focus on certain areas and just perfect that. Oh, hello, Jack, Royal Navy, mate. I salute to you. Uh, Defense Forces are got a very big spot in my heart. Actually, this is one thing a lot of people don't know is I tried to apply for the army many years ago, but unfortunately, when I was 21, I had my leg broken when I was playing football, and because I got a plate and screws in my leg, they medically made me unfit, um, which was heartbreaking for me because all I ever wanted to do was be in the army like my grandfather, because my grandfather was a private in the Australian Army and my grandmother was a sergeant in the Australian Air Force. And all I ever wanted to do was follow in their footsteps. Thank you very much for your service. Um, I'm not sure exactly where you're from, Jack, but any person that decides to protect their country deserves utmost respect and kindness from anyone because you're doing something that others don't want and you're helping protect their freedoms. So, um, thank you very much for being on the live. Actually, um, just that way a bit, there's on Kings Beach here on the Sunshine Coast, there's what they call the Memorial Walk, and there's plaques along that walk for Defence Force personnel, the ADF, the Australian Defence Force. And my grandmother and grandfather have got a plaque on that walk. It goes from Kings Beach around to Shelley Beach. Um, Maybe one day I might go for a walk and show you guys the plaques. Ooh, that sun is that. The sun. You know what? I find it funny. I'm sitting here, I'm just talking to myself. Well, I'm talking to you guys, but with people walking past, going about their day, just walking up and down the beach and looking at shells or watching the sunrise themselves. Excuse me. And then they look at me down here on the rocks, just talking. And they may not see the phone, but they might not realize that I'm on a live. But they can says, geez, that guy's talking to himself. He must be crazy. Oh, it amuses me. Linda, hi. I'm really enjoying this morning. Thank you, guys. I thought to myself this last night, um, you know what? I'm going to start doing some of these in the morning. I'm doing absolute fantastic this morning. I hope you're doing well wherever you may be. Um, Last night, I thought to myself as I was going to bed, I had so much running through my brain. It was hard to fall asleep. But I'm like, I might go and find a spot to sit down and doesn't have to be an epic view or a great view or whatever. And I might just do a little bit of a live and the sounds. And even if it's just a simple place, just come down and let you guys listen to it and talk to you guys and all that. And just spend a bit more time doing stuff like this. Like I could be sleeping, but I enjoy doing this. I really do. Why I didn't prioritize doing stuff like this more before, but now I think there's some stuff changing in my mind that this is stuff that I want to do. Yeah, Yeah, that wouldn't be the person. That I hope everyone really enjoys being part of this community, and hopefully it can build. Um, like I said to Julie, that I don't want to be fancy. That's not the type of person I am, like fancy videos and stuff like that. I want to be authentic, raw, and just who we are. Like I don't want to do fancy epic this and that. Like if I'm on an epic view or we're traveling around the Philippines or wherever it may be, and it's just an amazing place to see. I just want it to be like as if you're there with us, not like the overproduced sort of videos. Like hats off to the people that can do that, and that they do that. But I seem to think that when you're going to that extent, I've actually seen some creators say that it gets to a point where it just becomes a job, and I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy it with you guys as I see it. And that way, I'm more likely to want to get my camera out or my phone out or whatever it may be to show you guys instead of, oh, I've got to do this and I've got to get that shot. I've got to get, and then it just becomes a job where eventually you need a break from doing videos because you get burnt out with, I've got to be the next best one, the next best one, the next best one. Like my videos at the moment barely get views or whatever. I know I'm a small channel. I know a lot of people don't realize that I'm back doing videos and stuff like that. But uh, as long as the core people that love watching it are enjoying the videos and the vlogs and stuff like that, that's all that matters. Um, it doesn't matter whether it gets 10 views, 100 views, 1,000, 1,000,000, whatever. Um, just as long as I'm sharing, because one of the things that I thought to myself the other day is this channel and with Julie on it and all that, it's really going to be good for her friends back home to be able to see what she's doing. Um, not trying to make them jealous or anything like that. No, I don't want any of that sort of stuff. But I do know that it can be very much cultural sort of feeling over there where, oh, look at her, she's now gone abroad and look what she's doing. Um, she's only doing it like, wow, some of the foreign women will be like, oh, she's only doing it for a way out of the country. And even some of the Filipinos think that too. Like, it's funny. It's like when I was over here with Julie, everyone was staring at me going, oh, why would he be with someone like her? Why can't he be with someone like himself? Yada, yada, yada. So everyone would stare at me because of Julie. But then when I'm over in the Philippines, people don't realize everyone's staring at Julie because they're thinking, what has she got or what is she doing to get him? Why can't I have a foreign man and all this sort of stuff? It's like it's so judgmental, this world. It's unbelievable, and it's not right. Like, yes, sometimes people just need to focus on what they're doing, and if they're happy, and if they're not happy, what do they need to do to change that? Instead of bringing the next person down from what they're doing or what they're trying to achieve or something like that. Like in Australia, we've got a thing that they call it tall poppy syndrome. Um, and I don't know how it came about the saying, but it pretty much means that if someone's taller than you or achieving more than you, they'll try and bring you down back to their level. And that's a toxic mentality. And it's got a mentality right around the world, realistically, in any community, any country. Everyone's pretty much the same. But I've always been run your own race champion, as one saying is. Um, like I run a Jim's mowing contract franchise here in Australia, and there's other franchises that are doing far better than I am, and they charge far more money than I do, and they've got higher paying clients than I do, and everything like that. But at the end of the day, if I'm happy with the price that I gave, what do I care what other people are doing? I just run my own race, take care of myself, and don't worry about other people. Because I learnt a very, very long time ago, does not matter what you do in this world, you can't please everyone. So don't bother trying. As long as you do the best you can, that is all that matters. I'm just watching a bloke. He's on the surfboard, off to the right. News guys can't see him, but these waves are not big at all. But yet he is still out there doing whatever he can, catching the smallest of waves, and just still enjoying his morning. His goal was to come out, have a surf, or come out and be in the ocean early in the morning and just have whatever. And being as flat as the ocean is right now, there's no real big wave. He is still out there enjoying it, having a great morning. Like that's what it's about. Just enjoy what you want. If you're not hurting anyone, there's nothing wrong with it. That's just like me sitting here talking to you guys. Most people can't realize that I've got the phone on and then I've got also a live on. They can probably hear me talking and they're probably thinking he's crazy. They're probably not far wrong. I've got probably a few more screws loose than most, but I'm happy doing what I'm doing and I'm enjoying my morning and I'm sharing it with you guys. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Sitting here watching the world go by. Yeah. Exactly, Michelle. You don't have to explain anything to anyone. Okay. You have a lovely nap and sleep. Take care. And I look forward to seeing you later on. See you, Rochelle. I'm actually lying down on the rocks, just so I can see the screen a bit better because it's getting brighter. People going past going, what the hell's he doing? I'm taking a nap. Such a nice morning. There are people out walking around, enjoying the morning as well. That'd be like one of the great things about living in a place like this on the coast. It's expensive as it is. It's village ability to just come out and see an epic scene and walk along the coastline or whatever. You don't have to travel for it. You can just come out and enjoy it. It's in your own backyard. Dragging yourself out of bed early in the mornings. the hardest part, but hey, once you get out of bed, you take those first few steps, you get in your car, you enjoy it, you don't think about it, you just go out, enjoy your morning, and then by the time you come home, you're like, I'm glad I did that. Sitting here listening to the sounds, thinking about different bits and pieces. How quiet the world can be at times, even though you can hear the sound, but there's no one yelling, no one arguing, no nothing. It's just Mother Nature. The sound, but it's amazing. It really is nice to sit back sometimes and just listen to your surroundings. All right, guys. I might get up and start moving around, but don't forget, be kind, be respectful, give your loved ones a kiss and cuddle for us. And I can't wait to show and experience all this sort of stuff with you guys and Julie. We'll be doing lives and we'll be doing vlogs and stuff like that. So, yeah, I hope everyone has a great morning, have a great day, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Thanks.